Hi dear students, welcome back to another English class for your 7th grade at the Anglo-American School 2020. Okay, remember to have a piece of paper, a notebook, right, and a pen to write everything that you need. Also, you can pause this video at any time for copying anything that you have to. So, let's go to the first thing, our achievement. To combine grammatical tenses and suitable vocabulary to produce meaningful information. Okay? Today we're going to have three topics: present simple, present continuous, and the use of but in text. Okay, this is a short review for you to practice in your house. So let's get to it. Present simple. In present simple, we have three beautiful pictures here, right? The first of all, it's a granny. Yes, she is doing her daily routine of cooking and feeding her pets. Now, we have a tooth running every day. That's a habit. And finally, a schedule. Okay? Remember that we work present simple for future, and this refers to it. Okay, let's continue. We use present simple to talk about daily routines, habits, facts, and timetables. Okay? So, it's very important to know the uses because in that way you know how to write and when you need to put the present simple to work. So, first, I wake up at 7 a.m. every day. That will be a daily routine example. Number two, Anna always brushes her teeth after lunch. That's a habit. Number three, weather boils at 100 degrees. That's a fact. Number four, hurry up! The plane leaves at 5 p.m. That refers to future timetables and schedules. Okay? We have number five, I don't like carrots. I never eat them. And number six, Alan goes to the airport twice a week. Does he work there? See? In number 5 and 6, we have the auxiliaries for negative sentences and questions. We also have, kids, something that is very important: keywords. These keywords will help you identify when you have to use present simple. So when you have adverbs of frequency such as always, never, sometimes, usually, often, okay, you have to use present simple. There are more adverbs of frequency, but these are the most commonly used. If you see here, I highlighted in red, always and never, similar to here. And finally, we have time expressions, such as every, twice, once twice a week, every day, right? That means that there's like a time that goes on and on and on and happens every time, okay? In here we have a chart for present simple, right? A short timeline for you to know when to use the present simple. So we have the verbs, right? Normal verbs. But if we have a third person, that is he, she, and it, we put s or es. Like here, Anna always brushes her teeth after lunch, okay? We add the es to brush. And Alan goes to the airport twice a week. To go, we add es, right? So this is very easy, okay? Take time for you to understand, to write. But now, let's get to our exercise. Present simple, okay? In this exercise, you need to complete this paragraph with the correct form of the verb in the parentheses, right? So, I'll give you time, pause the video, and write this in your notebook. So, do it. I'll expect a good job from you. Now, we have done, right? Expect everything's okay. So let's check our answers. Bush pilots have interesting jobs. They fly special planes to Alaska's bush country. This is a wild area, far away from cities with airports. Bush pilots carry people or supplies in their bush planes. They also help rescue people. Paul Kloss is a famous bush pilot. He has a lot of experience and he is an excellent pilot. Paul also owns a hotel in Alaska. He flies customers to his hotel and takes them on adventures. He goes to interesting places with them. It's an exciting job. So if you see here, kids, we can see the both uses of the present simple, right? Here, we don't put the S, right? Because it's I, right? And Bush pilots is plural. But in this case, they're talking about Paul. Yes, Paul is a he. So we need to write the S or ES, two things. Okay? So very good. Let's get to our next topic. Present continuous. If you see here, kids, we have these pictures and they are talking about the uses of present continuous, right? So here, there are kids talking, right? When kids are talking, okay, when the things are happening while you are talking, while people are talking, those things are present continuous. Also, we can use present continuous for future, okay, for appointments and arrangements in the near future. So let's check the uses. Present continuous. We use present continuous to talk about actions or events that are happening at the moment of speaking, okay? They can be near or far. So we can be talking about something, but we can refer to something that is happening far from you, right? The second part is appointments and arrangements in the near future. Okay, we saw this in the first term, the use of present continuous for future. So we have here some examples. While I'm doing my homework, my mom is cooking dinner, right? This is something that is happening at the moment of speaking. Number two, Laura and Gabriel just left. Now they are dancing. 3. Andres isn't doing his homework. He felt tired, so he's sleeping at the moment. And finally, is Alejandro washing the dishes? Okay. So if you see kids here, right, we have as an auxiliary the verb to be, okay? Are, am, is. In this case, isn't because it's a negative. So in here we have also some keywords that will help you to identify the present continuous. So in this case, we have time expressions such as at the moment, now, at present, while, nowadays, and currently. Okay, when you see this, you will know that you will have to use present continuous. In this part, we have a chart, right? The same timeline, similar to the one we saw in present simple. So we have the action that is happening. Yes, it can start in the past, right? But the important thing is that when you're talking, it continues happening, right? And that makes a present continuous sentence. Now, as we did an exercise with present simple, we're also going to do an exercise with present continuous. So let's check it. Now, present continuous. Write the correct form of the verb in the parentheses to create present continuous sentences, right? So pause the video here and let's work. Good luck. Now, finish everyone. So let's check the answers. Number 1, Alexander is studying for his exams at the moment. Number 2, where are you meeting Martin next week? That's future sentence, right? Number 3, she isn't playing golf tomorrow. Future also. 4, they're making dinner now. A sentence that is happening at the moment of speaking. Number 5, the company isn't finishing the plans this week. Okay? 6, Mariana is eating oysters for lunch right now. Number 7, how is Aaron driving to work right now? And 8, where are you having lunch tomorrow? If you see kids in these sentences, we can identify the different uses of the present continuous. At the moment of speaking, future, okay? Okay, kids. Now, let's get to the last topic that we have today, that is the use of but in a text. So, you see, you had my curiosity, but now you have my attention, right? So let's analyze this for a little bit. Pause the video. Okay, what do you think? Write in the comments or write in the blog. Now, let's continue working. The use of but in a text. First of all, we need to know that but is a conjunction, right? And what is a conjunction? A conjunction is a word used to connect clauses or sentences or to coordinate words in the same clause. In easy words, it's just something, yes, that connects two ideas. That is a conjunction. So we have here the examples. But, and, yet, or, because, nor, although, and unless. There are lots of more conjunctions, right? But these are very common. Let's check the examples. I like to buy Converse shoes, but they are so expensive. Number 2, Gabriela likes salads and cheeseburgers. Number 3, Sergio is very healthy because he does a lot of exercise. And number 4, everyone will fail the test unless they study. So you see, kids, here the but means a contradiction. Here they mean the same, right? This is a reason, and this also gives a reason, okay? Let's check this. I think I love you because, well, I love you. Let's continue with the use of but. The use of but in a text. We have three ways of using but. But as a linking word, but meaning except, and but for giving a reason, right? So we use but to link items which are the same grammatical type, coordinate conjunction, but is used to connect ideas that contrast. Like, I love fruit, but I'm allergic to strawberries. But meaning except. But means except when it is used after words such as all, everything, nothing, everyone, no one, everybody, and nobody. Such as everyone but Valeria has arrived at the party. And C, but for plus a reason. Okay, but for used to introduce the reason why something didn't happen. But for the traffic, I would have been here an hour ago. That happens a lot here. So let's get to the exercise. The use of but in a text, okay? In here, we're gonna choose correct answer, but or and. So pause the video and do the exercise. Good luck. Okay, we finished the exercise. Let's check it. It was a difficult exam, but I passed it. Nicholas likes to dance, and Lisa likes to dance too. The TV is on, but we're not watching it. They asked for coffee, but they didn't get any. He stopped talking and asked for an empanada. Empanada. He was late and wasn't allowed to get it. 7. I was against the new project, but I accept to help. And 8. He looks too serious, but in fact, he's so much fun. So kids, if you see, for example, a good idea here is that when we're using but, okay, we need to introduce a comma before the idea, right? And for and, they are at the same level, so we don't use a comma. Now, let's get to the last exercise of today. A present simple and present continuous exercise in context. This is called a mixed tense exercise. So quickly, complete the articles about an internet businessman. Use the present simple or present continuous forms of the verbs in brackets. So please, pause the video, do the exercise, do your best. I know you can. Okay, let's get to it. I normally get up at 7 o'clock, but this week I'm starting to work earlier because it's a busy period. I usually arrive at work by 9 and I check my emails. Today, I'm working on reports on our websites because these tell me how many people are currently visiting our websites. For example, we have about 6 million visitors every month and this number is increasing. We're also making a lot of improvements to our sites at the moment. The internet business is very competitive and it is getting hard to stay at the top. I expect you got everything right. So kids, thanks for watching. I expect everything works for you. This has been a pleasure for me. Okay, greetings from your teachers. Stay safe. And any doubt that you have, you can put it on the homework module again or in the blog. So please take care. Have a nice day and see you around. Bye bye.